this video, I want to talk to you about the circadian rhythm and how to reset it. Not just for better sleep, but for overall better health. Hi, I'm Dr. Joe with 2 Minutes to Better Health. Well, most of us have heard of the circadian rhythm. We think of it when it has to do with going to sleep, but it has a lot to do with every body function, and it's the way that our bodies correlate with the sun rising and setting, and certain hormones that are produced, specifically melatonin for sleep and cortisol to help us to deal with our daily stresses. So you can see it's kind of a rise and wave as we go through a 24-hour cycle. So let's take a look at it here. So this is early in the morning, around 6:45. We might notice after we've slept, our blood pressure actually starts to elevate. Purpose of that is to get us out of bed. Cortisol levels elevate, testosterone levels elevate in men especially to help get them out of bed. Melatonin starts to reduce. Okay, we get more alert around 10 o'clock. Ideally, okay, later on in the day, we have our highest coordination around 2:30 in the afternoon, fastest reaction times, stronger around 5 p.m. Blood pressure elevates a little bit again around 6 o'clock for certain body functions, and then it starts to decrease, okay? Our melatonin production starts to elevate, causing us to want to be a little bit tired, to go to sleep, lay down in bed, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and have a deep night's sleep in between. Okay, so everything, including like bowel movements, our bowel movements are actually regulated by the same thing. So people that have that morning bowel movement, that should be a normal body function. So if a person's struggling with that type of body function, it might have to do with their circadian rhythms. All right, so what affects it? It's affected by light and darkness. So this, the sun and darkness. Sleep schedule, what time we go to sleep, stress, physical, chemical, emotional stresses, whether it's pain, illness, exercise, good or bad amounts of exercise, minerals, vitamins, toxins, sugar, all these different chemical stressors affect us. Erratic work schedule. So if people sleep over during the day and work at night, that's a really rough thing for circadian rhythm. Traveling across time zones, when people often do that, they find it's challenging to sleep. Resetting the clocks like we recently did here. Alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, all these stimulants and suppressants affect the body in great ways. Head trauma, so anyone that's sustained trauma or even certain sports can do that. And artificial lights and all that screen time that people experience has a huge impact on this, okay? So you can see what affects it. Now on the opposite side of that, what can we do to improve our circadian rhythms? Well, first of all, consistent sleep schedule is the most important thing. Going to bed before midnight, because there's a major increase in certain hormones, the melatonin especially before midnight, so definitely get that in there, and if you can, it's going to help you with your sleep. Sunshine during the day to help stimulate the pineal gland in the brain to help proper melatonin production. Exercise, balancing aerobic and anaerobic or weight training types of exercises. A dark room at night is very important. Obviously, any lights, those little red and blue lights all over the room, can stimulate our bodies to see light and keep us awake. Avoiding alcohol, caffeine, nicotine at all in general, but definitely later on in the day is a big thing. Avoiding late in the day naps. Okay, of course, people want to nap, but if they do, 10, 15 minutes at the most, not an hour. If you do that, you're going to throw off your sleep schedule guaranteed for that evening. Turning off screens is a huge thing in general. It's the TV, it's the phones, iPads, all that stuff. 2 hours before bed is preferred. Or use blue light glasses to help block that as much as possible. Even changing the different light bulbs in your house is a key there to go more towards those softer types of lights. Melatonin short term. If you're going to take it, don't take it forever. It's a hormone. If your body basically is constantly getting replenished from a synthetic or artificial source of it outside of the body, it's not going to make as much of its own. So you want to keep that in balance. Preferably get food form B vitamins that will help you to produce melatonin even better. Fish oil, magnesium, calcium, potassium, these all have a relaxing part to the nervous system to help you to sleep better. Light therapy is a big thing as well. So obviously there's ways to just have a nice good source of light during the day if it's not going to have a lot of sunshine in certain climates. And using a light alarm clock in the morning to wake up versus that beeping alarm screeching in your ear. Okay, that causes cortisol, throws the body off for the whole day. It's a big thing. Reducing stress, physical, chemical, emotional. If you're in physical pain, get it handled. If you're chemically stressed, okay, imbalanced, look for multivitamins and minerals and things to replenish that. And if you're toxic, definitely balance that. That's why when people detoxify, they feel so much better because they're helping to reset their circadian rhythm by getting rid of those neuroendocrine disruptors affecting so much of their health. And then turn down the temperature in your room. That's a big thing. A lot of people like it warm in the room, heating pads and all these other things. A lower temperature, definitely below 68, 67 degrees, even as low as 65 is fantastic for your body to help balance out your circadian rhythm. So there's a lot of things here, but I realize so many people struggle with sleep and so many people struggle with health problems associated with circadian rhythm. So look at these, study these, apply these. I hope it's helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in a future video. Have a great day.